point, we're still not able to get a loan. Construction material was increasing. We were looking at an extremely high project cost. And do you think if the members set up an appointment with the new mayor, which I understand from Maud is very approachable, correct?
Very.
Do you think getting the mayor involved and understanding our story here and what this association encountered, do you think that will help?
So at our last meeting with the mayor, it's funny, every issue that came up after with the mayor, but she was sympathetic. She did speak with the magistrate because we had an upcoming hearing.
Excuse me, you said she, that's the former mayor.
Yeah,
she,
that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, Lynn,
Lynn,
Lynn is the
right,
former mayor,
right.
the current mayor is Nick Sorter.
Yeah, so we met with Lynn. She was sympathetic to the cause, and we had one hearing coming up on one of the violations for one of the buildings. And she said, I'll speak to the magistrate. She did speak to the magistrate. All the magistrate did was basically give us another extension for, I think it was like 4 or 5 months, which again, didn't mean anything because we still didn't, by the time those 4 or 5 months ran out, we still were trying to get the loan. It bought us some time, but it didn't do much at the end of the day. Can the mayor do anything right now? It doesn't hurt, but the reality of it is that the fines will not stop and the violations will not be closed until that final report is handed into the city. So as it currently stands, the contract to perform all the work is 600 something days. So we're looking at about a 2-year estimated time frame to do the work. The magistrate made it clear that they will not consider anything, any fine reduction or anything until the violations are closed. So meeting with the mayor, again, may be helpful, but there's nothing the mayor can do to close these violations because they can only be closed once the work is completed. The issue that the mayor would have with that potentially, or anyone on the commission or anything like that, is this is a county requirement. If the city start deviating from these requirements on the 40-year, what issues then arise in terms of a building collapses or something happens? It's all the problems that they'll get, the bad publicity. So that's why cities have been cracking down on it. It's not because, and this has been my issue with the magistrate, this is not a mid-rise or a high-rise building. It's not Champlain Towers. It's not an apples-to-apples comparison. But they don't view it that way. It's, you have to do the 40-year. We don't care that you're villa-style townhomes, condos. You have to do it, and that's it. That's the be-all, end-all. Doesn't matter whether, you're a high-rise building that may collapse. They still think it's a health and safety hazard. It affects the structure of the buildings. That's the way they view it.
Okay. Carlos, we have a few questions. I'm going to, just for the sake, we're going to follow Robert Rules of Order. I'm going to have, just so that every unit owner that wants to speak has a chance, we're going to go ahead and do the standard 3-minute